Hi, today I want to talk to you about having a grant that has funding in it to pay for salaries. Having a grant that provides salaries is highly important. So, today I want to talk to you about the importance of salary grants. Grants that specifically pays for salaries or grants that has enough funding in it where salaries are being paid for by the grant. Because when I was 16 years old, I took a economics class, economics. I'm an immigrant, so sometimes it seems like I mispronounce a lot of words, but believe me, I know what the words mean, but I often mispronounce a lot of words. Economics or economics? Which one is it really? So when I was 16 in high school, I took a economics class, and the teacher asked a really great question. So our teacher asked us, what is the most important capital? Is it a building? Is it money? Is it infrastructure, equipment? Is it people? Which one do we feel like was the most important? And as the students, we battled it all out and debated it all out. And the instructor never really did answer the question for us in that class. I don't believe I left that class really understanding which one was more important. And I do believe that was the point of it, just to think about it and to battle it out and to develop our own critical thinking skills. So that was great for the instructor to do. I appreciate that from my teacher. But today I am a business owner, and I am sure that I know the correct answer for that question now. And the most important capital for a program, a business, an industry would be the people. Because if you don't have any people, you don't have the people to actually create any of the other things, because the people has to create the other things. The people create the money. The people create the infrastructure, the building. The people buy or build the machines. So the people are the most important things for a program, for an industry. The people is the most important capital. So when you're writing your grants and you're going after grant funding, the most one of the most important things in your grant funding in your grant programs will be to secure money for the people. Because if you win a grant and the grant will only pay program expenses, actual program expenses, which does not involve the people, well, your existing people probably will become underpaid, overwork, and that is just not a good environment to be to have your program in, to have your program exist in, because you want your program to be a success. So when you go after these grants, you want to make sure that they have salary expenses, or salaries are an eligible expense for this program or for this grant that you are pursuing, so that you can hire the people and obviously pay them really well. Some of these grants will allow you to pay your staff extremely well, which I do like. I do like to see a hefty salary in a grant program. And the reason for that is when you start to demand a certain level of excellence from your staff, there should be no complaints that they're being underpaid, because this grant that you went after has such an attractive salary package that after that is resolved the issue of income, when that is resolved, when there is no doubt that you're paying the staff member well, there's no excuse for them not to perform and to make your program a success. So when you're pursuing your grants this year and you're looking at the grants that you would like to apply for, please make sure that these grants, or at least most of them, maybe you won't apply for grants where all these grants do pay for salaries, but please ensure that most of these grants that you pursue this year for 2020 do pay for salaries, because people are the most important capital.